Hey, what's up, everybody? Thunderfist 1978 coming at you here on a Thursday evening. Hope everybody's had a great day so far. I want to apologize first of all for not doing very many streams this week. I've had a lot of days where my energy has just been like practically non-existent, but that's not tonight. We're going back to portable ops, and I'm hoping I'll be able to stream every day up until Wednesday of next week, because that night I'm gonna be resting up as much as I can for before I leave for vacation on next Thursday. So until then, I would really like to try to stream every day, like the rest of this week, and then Saturday. Oh, no, wait a minute, not Saturday, but Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday of next week. But we'll see how it goes. In any event, I came up against a bit of a brick wall in the form of the the silo complex. So this is supposedly the last area that we need to be in before we go up against Metal Gear itself. Talk to me, Campbell. All right, let's start off by calling the frequencies that we know we need to call. Okay, that door's unlocked. Uh 185. $784, I think, is one. Okay, well, that's why I made the actually, I'm gonna try not to use those anymore, or to use that text file. I mean, I do have it to fall back on if I need it.
What happened?
That's what I meant to do. Okay. I got an idea. This may work, it might not. But next time that door opens, I'm going to try to trank that guard. Good.
What happened?
I knew it wasn't going to be far off.
What's that? Huh? What's that? What happened?
I knew it.
Dog.
Okay, and that frequency I've already used. 145.75.
Huh? Huh? What? Huh? What happened? Dog.
All right, he wrote it someplace high. Okay, 147.42. That one's unlocked.
What's
said he's sure he wrote it on a window.
What happened?
Where's the... There's the med kits. Okay, 14158, I think. Huh? Wait. $185 maybe? Okay, wait. No. There they are. All right.
What happened?
Uh-oh. Okay, good. One, 2, 8. Wait, what? It won't open even if you input the number you saw in the glass? That's strange. You sure you input the right number? Is it encrypted? Maybe you should approach this problem from a different angle. Okay, 14851 maybe? Got it. Okay. This is making me nervous. Uh-oh.
The enemy's here. HQ.
Okay. I kind of feel like I need to ditch the rocket launcher. Oops. Not yet. I definitely want to have the med kits, and I want to have the body armor. I mean, it's possible I could get through here without the tranquilizer gun. Hopefully that shot got him.
Just my imagination.
That's right. Just catch your Z's. Yeah. First things first. That's one. It's 742. And then 851.
Dog.
Okay, second floor. So where's the elevator? That's what I want to know. So the elevator. That's what's driving me bonkers right now. Oh, that's right. I don't have that other, I don't have the rocket launcher with me.
Huh? What's that?
Just wait for this guy to come out. Actually, I think we want to carry the tranquilizer gun, because if we don't, the second one of those soldiers recovers from being choked, he'll set off a caution status.
What's that? HQ!
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. The enemy is attacking from an unknown position!
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
What happened?
Uh-oh. Now I'm getting nervous. Whew, good.
What happened?
Okay, good.
What's that?
Uh-oh.
What happened? Just my imagination. Huh? 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 What happened? Just my imagination. What happened?
Good, got him. Nice.
What happened? What happened? HQ,
This is HQ.
this is Patrol. The enemy is attacking from an
What happened? There's something wrong. Backup unit, check it out.
Just my imagination.
Okay. Okay, so there's where I am right now. I can't drop that? No. wonder. Wait.
The enemy's here!
I know it's an alert, but
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
I gotta find out where that elevator is.
HQ!
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. We've lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby.
What happened? The enemy's here! HQ!
This is HQ.
Patrol. Enemy sighted. Commence attack.
Acknowledged. Eliminate all enemies.
I'm gonna go ahead and keep playing through right now. Just try to find out where this
The enemy's
elevator
here.
is.
It's the enemy.
Are you gonna attack me or what? Wait. No, that's a window. Huh? Oh.
HQ.
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. We've lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby.
What's that?
about to say.
Who's that?
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. Enemy sighted. Commencing attack.
Acknowledged. Eliminate all enemies.
All right. Huh? Okay, so that's of no consequence.
HQ.
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. We've lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby.
What in the world?
HQ.
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. Enemy sighted. Commencing attack.
Acknowledged. Eliminate all enemies.
What in the world?
HQ.
This is HQ.
This is Patrol.
Gotta find that
We've lost sight of
elevator.
the enemy. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby.
What happened? HQ.
This is HQ. What happened? What's going on out there?
Enemy sighted. Commencing attack.
Acknowledged. Eliminate all enemies.
Okay. The Metal Gear launch silo is deep inside that underground complex. I'm sure of it. Ghost, does Metal Gear have a weak point? No. Hey, aren't you even going to think it over for a minute? What's to think about? Once it is launched, ICBMG is invincible. It passes outside the atmosphere and then penetrates the enemy territory at high speed. There is no way to intercept it. No tank can keep up with it on the move, and no infantrymen can pass for it. No infantryman is a match for it. Even scrambling fighter planes would not be suffice. By the time they arrived, Metal Gear's attack would be over. If you were to destroy Metal Gear, you would have to do it before it was activated. Of course, no matter how powerful a weapon it is, until it's activated, it's just a big hunk of metal. Indeed. The problem, however, lies with the booster rocket used to launch Metal Gear. A booster rocket is more or less one big tank of fuel. It is full of highly flammable kerosene, liquid hydrogen, and liquid oxygen. A booster rocket is over 90% fuel by weight. Are you serious? Tell me, Ghost, if that booster should happen to explode, it would take out the launch base and the entire surrounding area with it. Sweet Lord. So when you do destroy it, don't forget to find a safe place to take cover.
HQ,
This is HQ.
this is Patrol. We've lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby.
HQ,
This is HQ.
Patrol. Enemy sighted. Commencing attack.
Acknowledged. Eliminate all enemies.
How do you even... No, you don't. That's not it.
The enemy's here. It's the enemy.
All right, what do we got here? Maybe I should take more chaff grenades. I'm probably going to regret doing that. But we'll see. What is that?
Nothing here. Huh? Huh? Dog.
Yeah. Oops. All right, let's start calling those frequencies. And one more. For it. Wait. You guys see what I see? That's it.
What's that? What's that?
Now I've just got to figure out how to get through that door. Just got to find that correct door, and I've got it. Whoops. Let's see. Where is it? Okay, it's right down there. I swear, if that's it, I'm gonna be so mad. That's it, isn't it? My gosh, you guys. Well, at least we figured out how to get through there. I'm gonna go ahead and ditch the rocket launcher, because those other things I definitely want to have on me. And if I need those RPGs for anything, there will be one down there. We got it this time. Ain't no doubt about it. We have got it this time. Great. Guess what I forgot to do? It's all right. I've already figured out what to do.
Nothing here.
Wait for it. Not again. That's all right. At least we know what to do. I'll set up. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop the RPG on the bridge we're going to have to come back to again. And then I'm going to let off a second chaff grenade. And then drop the chaff grenades before picking up the elevator key. Then I'll go back. No, wait, I can't do that. I was going to say what I was going to do was go pick my rocket launcher back up, but there's no way to drop it where I'll need it to be. Wait, that guy came over this way. I might be able to pop him. There. Now by the time he passes out, he'll be far away from that other guard. Good. Okay, I hate when that happens. No! No!
The enemies!
What caused him to do that? I wasn't that close. Okay. New strategy. I'll get to where I can view him from the side and then trank him. Hopefully I can position myself where I'm far enough away that he won't see me when I do it. But now we know it's impossible to reach that elevator unless we jump off the platform. That's sneaky. But we'll get this. We will get it. Yeah. Oh, I did it again.
What happened?
I may really regret this. But I'm thinking of tossing aside the first aid kits. Because if the fight is coming up that I think is coming up, I'm really going to need that rocket launcher for it. And I don't know if I'll be able to get it.
What's that? What happened? Who's that?
What? Well, I'll go ahead and get rid of the rocket launcher for right now. Just in case. One way or the other, we will find out momentarily whether or not we need that rocket launcher for this fight. Because I kind of have a feeling I won't be fighting Metal Gear just yet. But it won't be far off. I mean, it won't be far off, but I don't think Metal Gear comes just yet. Cool. I'm going to go ahead and get those doors open that we have to dial frequencies for before I forget. Okay, good. Those doors are unlocked. There. He can catch a few Z's.
What's that?
Wait for it. What? Why did he turn around? I was walking slowly. Come on. No, no. That's ridiculous. It's like that's starting just because I figured out what I'm supposed to do. Wow. That gun camera could have easily spotted me. I got really lucky that it didn't.
Just...
Cool.
What's that?
All right. Now, before I go any further, I'm going to get those doors open. All right, cool. Cool. gosh. I got so lucky there. I'm not going to get that lucky again. That's just all there is to it.
Huh? What's that?
All right. First things first. I'm getting more tranquilizer darts. I had a feeling that chaff wouldn't last as long as I needed it to. Nor will this one. Ah. Huh? Wait. Oh.
Just my imagination.
Nice. Now it's making me think I don't need to take med kits inside. I don't know. All right, that's really weird. It seems the elevator is on the other side of that door. Hey, you ready to roll? You sure you don't want to check your equipment? Well, if you insist. Okay. Oh, he's got technical skill. No, he doesn't. Nope. I discharge him. Okay, so those guys would be one of the ones to replace if we were going to replace them at all. All right, we're saving. Wait, what? Do we not have any spies there? Well, I'll be. Oh. Well, that'd be a bad idea. Let's look for an area that's got more than one surveyor. Yeah. Save one more time. We've come this far, so let's be extremely careful from here on out. Only you can stop these bastards and their lunatic aims. Snake, we're counting on you. This is Campbell. What's your status? You say there's a large freight elevator? Bingo! That's it! That must be what they use to get Metal Gear down to the silo. Wherever that elevator leads, that's where you'll find Metal Gear. Take the elevator and go after Metal Gear.
Cunningham.
I knew it.
Glad you can make it, Snake. To be honest, I'm a bit surprised. You've come much further than I'd expected. He was right about you.
He?
But that no longer matters. You've got no reason left to fight. Your mission is over, Snake.
Mission? What are you talking about, Cunningham?
All right then, Snake. I'll explain it to you. I don't answer to G.
What?
The CIA may control Fox, but I don't answer to them either. My employer is the U.S. Department of Defense.
What do you mean?
Everything you've seen so far. Surely you know the CIA and the Pentagon aren't on the best of terms.
You're talking about a fight over budget?
No, not that. The Bay of Pigs invasion in 1961. The covert ops in North Vietnam. The influence of the CIA in America's military affairs grows with each passing year. The Pentagon brass started to feel threatened. And then they found out about the Metal Gear Project. They enlisted Gene, Fox Unit's commanding officer, and had him steal it before it could be handed over to the Russians. What do you think would happen if Gene were to launch Metal Gear into the Soviet Union? The CIA'd lose face, and the military's influence would immediately start to soar.
You were trying to get Gene to use the nukes on purpose? Are you out of your mind? You'd start an all-out nuclear war.
Wrong again, Snake. Gene is just a renegade. And the Russians are the ones who built this base. The fundamental design for Metal Gear and the nukes it carries are Russian-made. And you blame Washington? Besides, there'll be no evidence left behind anyway. See this, Snake?
A Davy Crockett.
Exactly. A miniature nuclear warhead. But this one is Soviet-made. After Gene launches Metal Gear, I'll obliterate this base. Not a single blade of grass will be left behind.
What are you going to do with the other soldiers?
Those Red Army rebels? What do you care? They're our enemies. But you're different, Snake. You carried out your mission well. You followed the script he and the Pentagon wrote for you to the letter.
Script?
Do you want to know the real reason you were sent here? Because we knew you'd throw a wrench into Gene's plans. We needed someone to sneak into enemy territory alone. Recruit the rebels to his side. And leave Gene with no choice but to launch Metal Gear. The only soldier who could pull it off was you. The legendary hero, Big Boss. And sure enough, that's just what you've done. Now you've done quite enough. We still need Gene to launch Metal Gear. It's part of the Pentagon's plan. And we can't have you disrupting that, too. There's a heliport on top of this base. Get on the chopper, Snake. Once Metal Gear has been launched as planned, we'll take you back to the States. After this place is nothing but cinders, you'll be a hero once again. It won't be the CIA congratulating you, but you'll get over it. What do you think you're doing, Snake? Are you still blinded by your loyalty to the CIA? What has the CIA ever done for us in Fox? They sent us on the most brutal missions. And when I came back wounded, they shuffled me to a desk job. They did the same to you, too. They cast your mentor, the mother of our special forces, out into a foreign land and left her there to die. Don't tell me you're doing it for the Russian soldiers here. Pathetic fool. Go to the heliport, Snake. I'm not letting you through. Go back.
I can't let you use Metal Gear. I'm doing this out of loyalty to myself. I'm not gonna live my life the way the boss did.
Have it your way. Now you're a real traitor.
That's probably the catalyst for the bulk of Big Boss's spiral. Downward spiral, I mean.
Well then, let's get down to business.
It's going to be tough to attack Cunningham directly like this. If you want to kill the general, that's it. Aim for his horse. Shoot the platform and damage it so it can't float as high. Once the platform comes down, it'll be easier to get Cunningham in your sights. Create an opening.
Damn it! That's this!
Here, mousy, mousy.
Damn it!
Here, mousy, mousy.
Okay. New strategy. This time I'm getting the Mosa Nagant. That'll do more damage, and then I'll get an assault rifle to deal with his vehicle. You know, now that I think about it, I do remember using an assault rifle on him. I'll try that. What I don't remember is whether the elevator's actually moving during this battle. Oh, guess what I forgot to do? I forgot to substitute the Mosa Nagant. It's all right.
Well then, let's get down to business.
All right, cool.
Damn it!
Darts this!
Oops.
Damn it!
Darts this! Eat this!
Oops. Oh, man. Okay. I forgot to equip the Mosin Nagant. I'll put that on this time and just although I'm not really sure. I'm gonna get the M16 on this time. Cause I'm not convinced that that was the best assault rifle for the job. And that Mark 22 would take a lot of shots to put Cunningham down. Whereas I could ascertain that I'll get headshots on him with that Mosin Nagant. All right. And we'll find out really shortly if I got the right kind of rounds.
Well then, let's get down to business. Here, mousy, mousy.
Knock it off, dude.
Here, mousy, mousy. Here, mousy, mousy. Starts this. Here, mousy, mousy.
What? How could I possibly be missing?
Damn it!
Starts this.
Damn it!
Starts this. Here, mousy, mousy. Eat this. Eat this. Eat this.
Damn it!
Starts this.
All right. So I've got another idea. Instead of like aiming at him directly, I'm gonna try using the L button. Like taking quick aim with the Mark 22. Because now I'm convinced that the Mark 22 is in fact the way to go. And at least it'll keep giving us ammo when we need it. For like whatever we've got equipped. That's really nice, I ain't gonna lie. No. I want the Mark 22. That's what I want to get rid of. So it's that M16. Sucks we gotta have that codec conversation before we can skip over what's next.
Well then, let's get down to business.
Fine by me.
Eat this.
Excellent. So I was right. Yeah, Campbell. I gotta say, I think we're doing pretty good this fight. I think not. Uh-oh. What does he mean by that, I wonder? Jeez.
dead.
I would have had that. The only thing that screwed me up there was when I pressed the circle button during that big barrage of machine gun fire. I didn't hit the button for med kits in time. Or I pressed the wrong buttons, what I did. Or like I let go of the circle button too early is what I think I did wrong. It's all right, though. We've got this. Next time we go into this battle, Cunningham's going down. I am so glad that that L button aiming does the trick with him. All right, M16. You're going down, Cunningham. And I wish I'd had spies at the complex already. I kind of feel like I may have missed out on some reports as a result of that. Let's go, Cunningham.
Well then, let's get down to business. Eat this. Here, mousy, mousy.
Not now, Campbell. Oops. Accidentally shot Cunningham with a lethal round.
Starts this. Enough. Now we fight for real. Starts this.
so funny, Cunningham. Because you're actually losing this fight. One more shot and he's done. Got him!
Why, Snake? If you'd just gone home to America, you and I would have been given the highest honors a soldier can achieve. And now, look what you've done. But I'm not gonna die alone. I'm taking you with me.
Cunningham, no!
What exactly did that do, I wonder? This is it, boys. Metal Gear should be at the end of that elevator. Judging by how long it took us to get here, launch preparations are almost complete. We cannot let them launch that monster. If Metal Gear is launched, it'll mean the end of the world as we know it. We must prevent that launch at all costs. Use any means necessary to make sure Metal Gear doesn't get out of the silo. All right. Good. Looks like there are no, there are no other reports to be gotten. All right. Let's go ahead and save. Doesn't seem to be anything to report at the moment. We must prevent that launch at all costs. Use any means necessary to make sure Metal Gear doesn't get out of the silo. I kind of wonder if I had put the spies in there before, would I have any reports?
Nice of you to join us, Snake.
These are the Metal Gear engineers. You killed them.
No, they killed themselves. They all despaired of their crimes and decided to die. crimes. You mean the fact that this is all a Pentagon conspiracy?
Conspiracy? I see. Cunningham must have spilled his guts. The poor fool. He died never realizing he was only a puppet after all.
Aren't you the puppet, Gene? The Pentagon was trying to get rid of the CIA.
Wrong. I've known everything from the very start. The Pentagon's plans, that Cunningham would betray me. Everything. I simply used it to my own advantage, for my real plan.
Real plan?
I won't be launching Metal Gear into the Soviet Union.
What?
The Pentagon must have been prepared for the possibility that Cunningham might fail to erase the evidence. They're probably in negotiations with the Red Army as we speak. Even if I launched Metal Gear into Russia now, it wouldn't trigger a war.
If Russia isn't the target, then what is?
Virginia, USA. The CIA headquarters at Langley and the Pentagon. The Philosopher's twin lairs will be obliterated.
You're launching a nuclear strike against America? But if you do that...
Chaos will be created on an unprecedented scale. Worst case scenario, America ceases to exist as a nation. The existing world order crumbles. And Russia won't escape unscathed either. Metal Gear will have been launched from a Soviet nuclear missile base. Under a storm of international criticism, the Warsaw Pact will lose its sway over the Third World. It may even face armed conflict with NATO.
Why? Why would you do that?
To free the world from the Philosopher's control, I'll create a new global balance of power of my own design. My goal of building a new nation of mercenaries with only the most capable soldiers is real. But this peninsula is not the right place for it. Our nation will be an organization of shadows, without shape or form. We will lurk deep underground and intervene in conflicts all over the world. History will be ours to control. I will accomplish what the hollow shell of the Philosophers could not, with a superior breed of soldier. This organization will be the true Peninsula of the Dead. I call it Army's Heaven.
Army's Heaven.
I will not allow the world to be a playground for abstract national interest and petty political gambits. I will use superior force of arms to achieve superior force of will. Thus, I will make the world whole again. For I am the successor, and this is my calling.
You're nothing but a dictator.
What?
You use fear to keep your soldiers in line. You use words to deceive your allies. You exploit those who look up to you as a mentor, and then you throw them away. The country you're building is no heaven for soldiers. The place they're looking for is outside your heaven.
Open your eyes, Snake. This is our calling. It's all part of a greater mission. Compared to this calling, the individual wills of individual soldiers are meaningless. Those who have no calling must be given one by those who do. They must follow the teachings of those with a greater will.
I suppose that'd be you.
It is my calling, and I will bestow it upon others. The countless masses with no wills of their own must devote their lives to a higher cause. They must give up their trivial lives, their petty contentment. They must sacrifice all their energies to the cause, pour their feeble lives into it, as the boss once did.
You're full of yourself, Gene. You're not worthy to speak of the boss.
So, you never knew.
What are you talking about?
6 years ago, during Operation Snake Eater, Volgin launched an American nuclear missile at Sokolov's research lab. This caused a change in plans, and the US government had to assassinate its own operative, the boss, to prove its innocence. And you were the assassin, Snake. Do you really think Volgin committed that terrible crime of his own will?
What?
It was all a setup from the very beginning. Volgin launching the nuke. The boss's death. Even your mission in Groznygrad, Snake. It was all the work of your country, and a single deviously cunning strategist.
You're saying it was all a setup? By who?
The boss gave up her life, even if someone else willed it. She sacrificed her own life for her calling. It was a noble act.
Answer me! Who set it up?
You don't need to know the answer. Snake, the only thing you need is a calling. Your country can't save you. Neither can your old teacher, nor your so-called friends. Join me, Jack. I will give you your calling.
I'll find my own. You and your phony ideals can go to hell.
You are a soldier after all. It seems we'll never see eye to eye. Well then, the time for talk is over, Snake.
Stop!
You're too late. All preparations for Metal Gear's launch are complete. What the? Who? Ursula! Stay out of my way, Ursula.
Nuclear warheads must never be used. They are terrible weapons. Everything dies. People, animals, trees, the earth. Even today, they suffer still. I know their pain, their suffering, their cries, their hatred.
Ursula? Or is it Lisa?
Nice
Read
deflection.
my thoughts, Ursula. I let down my mental defenses thinking you were dead, but it's no use. You can read my mind, but you can't keep up with my body.
Elisa!
I'll have to find another way.
Jean, stop.
Snake, they've already input the trajectory for Metal Gear. There's a backup launch control in a nearby room. Jean is going to use it. Stop him.
I will. Don't try to talk.
Don't worry. I'm okay. Snake. Oh, Snake. Everything is clear now. The futures we saw were one and the same. Snake, you will destroy Metal Gear. And you will create a new Metal Gear in its place. Your children, les enfants terribles. Snake, your son will bring the world to ruin. Your son will save the world.
What are you trying to say, Elisa? Elisa!
That's honestly one of the most touching scenes in the entire series. And to think this game never got a re-release.
This is the end, Snake. Metal Gear has already entered launch mode. Trajectory calculations and target locations have been set. No one can stop it now. Not even you, should you defeat me. But I know you won't let me go without a fight. And I too have a reason to fight you. To prove who I really am. Let's find out who the true successor is. Snake, let's finish this.
If this is the fight I'm thinking it is, I'm not equipped right. Yep, I'm not. I was equipped to fight Metal Gear, but obviously that's not the fight I'm going into here. So I'm going to need Mark 22, and I'm going to need to replace that assault rifle with a with rations. You'll see why in a moment. But I am holding on to the body armor for now. To think we may actually finish this game tonight. All right. I'll take the large rations. I mean, I've got a decent number of them. More than I was expecting.
Nice of you to join us, Snake.
Oh, we gotta skip over 2 sets of cutscenes here. If we're gonna skip them. Nah. I forgot to put my Mark 22. I'm gonna save once I get my Mark 22 and my rations equipped. I'm gonna save. That way, I won't run into that. I won't run into that problem again. But to think. Was touching a scene as we just saw there. This game did not get a re-release. It should have. I mean, I know I've said that multiple times, but, you know, bears repeating. All right, we'll put the Mark 22 up, and we'll get the large ration on this. And we will save. And, you know, as far as our health and stamina, we can't be in any better shape now than we are.
Nice of you to join us, Snake.
So if I flunk it here, it won't be because I don't have enough health or stamina.
What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country? Or loyalty? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country? Or loyalty to yourself? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit? Or your personal feelings?
Wow, dude. I don't remember this fight being this difficult.
What's the matter? Lost your nerve?
Where is he?
Are you trying to bore me? Who of you can say that tomorrow you won't be aiming your rifles at your neighbors, your comrades, your families? Is there no one who has a grudge against you? No one who mocks you? No one who really needs you? Is there truly...
What's wrong? Your circuit's gone dead. Give me a sec.
Okay. I don't think I'm even going to bother with the body armor. It doesn't seem to be helping at all. I know I said I was going to use stun grenades, but that extra those
Nice of you to
extra
join us. Snake.
med kits are probably going to be what makes the difference.
What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country? Or loyalty to yourself? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your youth?
Ow.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Who of you can say that tomorrow you won't be aiming your rifles at your neighbors, your comrades, your families? Is there no...
Okay.
What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country? Time to get down to business. Brace yourself. your rifles at your neighbors, your comrades, your families.
Yeah, I think I've got him this time.
What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country? Or loyalty to yourself? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your peace? Your death?
Well, I thought I was gonna get him. Now I'm not so sure.
It seems I've underestimated you. Playtime is over.
What?
Who of you can say that tomorrow you won't be aiming your rifles at your neighbors, your comrades, your families? Is there no one who has a grudge against you? No one who mocks you? No one who really needs you? Is there true?
All right. Drat. I'm on the right track, I believe. Maybe what I need to do is just start crawling away to the side when he gets ready to charge. Yeah, I'll stick with the large ones.
Nice of you to join us.
Okay, first off, gotta get him to quit with that mind game stuff.
What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country?
Now. Great. I did not mean to use the ration. Where is he?
Say that tomorrow you won't be aiming your rifles at your neighbors. Time to get down to business. Brace yourself. What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country? loyalty to yourself. It seems I've underestimated you, but playtime is over.
Are you serious?
Who of you can say that tomorrow you won't be aiming your rifles at your neighbors, your comrades, your families? Is you trying to bore me?
Okay, where's he at?
I'm ready anytime you are. What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country? Or loyalty to yourself? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs?
That's dirty.
Who of you can say that tomorrow you won't be aiming your rifles at your neighbors? Your comrades? Your family?
gosh. I don't remember the fight being that brutal. But obviously just sticking to the ground isn't cutting it. Shame we don't have any more large medical kits. If we did, this fight wouldn't be a problem. We'll still win it, I believe. Although we may have to pick this up tomorrow, unfortunately. I'm going to give this one more go and just see how we do.
Nice of you to join us, Snake.
Okay.
What's it going to be?
So snapping him out of that entrancing speech does do damage to him.
Who of you can say that tomorrow you won't be aiming your rifles at your neighbors, your comrades, your families? Is there no one who has a grudge against
Nice try, but no cigar.
What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country? Or loyalty to yourself? Your country or your...
news is we still have lots of recovery items.
Who of you can say that tomorrow you won't be aiming your rifles at your neighbors?
Good. I was a little afraid I pulled the trigger too late. There he is. Come on, Gene.
What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country? Or loyalty to yourself? Your country or your old mentor?
Come on, Gene. You know you want to dash at me.
Who of you can say that tomorrow you won't be aiming your as I've underestimated you. But playtime is over. What's it going to be?
So you say.
Loyalty to your country, or loyalty to yourself? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs?
What's wrong? Your circuit's gone dead. Give me a status report.
All right, I'm going to try it one more time. I just haven't been fortunate enough yet with his with Gene's dashing attacks. But I still don't think that I feel like that body armor isn't really helping any. But maybe I can trick Gene into dashing by firing at him repeatedly. I mean, I'll try it. I mean, it kind of seems to me like even when he's not when he's not using that hypnotic voice of his, like if you fire at him over and over and over again, I think you can actually trick him into doing that. Or it seems like that worked before.
What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country?
Okay, that wasn't such a great idea. Ridiculous. I wasn't going to win at that point. I guess you just got to get lucky. I feel like you gotta be like more out in the open or something. Like near cover, but out in the open enough that he'll risk doing the charge. And when he finally does it and fails, cap him. No, 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 no. We want that. Okay, this will be the absolute last attempt for the evening.
Nice of you to join us, Snake. What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country? Or no?
I got lucky that time.
Get down here, Jane. Who of you can say that tomorrow you won't be aiming your rifles at your neighbors?
Come on, he's got to dash sometime.
What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country? Or loyalty to yourself? Your country or your old mentor? The mission.
What? Since when can knives go through walls like that? What are they, armor-piercing knives or something?
I'm finished warming up now. Who of you can say that tomorrow you won't be aiming your rifles at your neighbors? Your comrades? Your families? Is there no one who has a grudge against you?
You missed. on, you know you want to dash. Come on.
What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country? Or loyalty to yourself? Your country or your old mentor?
All right, cool. Where'd he go? That was dirty. What? I did not use a ration.
Who of you can say that tomorrow you won't be aiming your rifles at your neighbors? Your comrades? Your families? Is there no...
Come on, dude. You know what I need you to do?
What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country? Or loyalty to yourself? Your country or your old mentor?
That is so aggravating.
It seems I've underestimated you. But playtime is over.
dash or what?
Who of you can say that tomorrow you won't be aiming your rifles at your neighbors? Your comrades? Your families? Is there no one who...
Okay, good. Few more shots is all it's gonna take. Yoo-hoo.
What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country? Or loyalty to yourself? Your country or your old mentor?
Stop that!
The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit? Or your personal...
One more shot should get him. If he dashes one more time, I've got him. So even if he lands it, even if he lands it, I've got enough. I've got enough med kits to survive it.
Who of you can say that tomorrow you won't be aiming your rifles at your neighbors? Your comrades? Your families?
Got him! Whew!
I don't believe it. A product of the Successor Project. Beaten by a flesh and blood man like you. It seems you are the true successor of the boss. The story about soldier genes. Perhaps it was true after all. You are the true successor.
I don't know what you're babbling about, Gene. How do I stop Metal Gear from launching?
Don't bother. Once the launch countdown has started, there's no way to stop it. Get out of here, Snake. And take this with you.
What's this?
The equipment, personnel, and funds I amassed in secret to build Army's Heaven. All the data is stored on that film. No one else knows about it.
Why are you giving me this?
Because you and I are the same. Someday, you'll be glad you have it. The one who fights and survives must carry on the legacy. Such is our fate. Go, Snake. I've said everything I need to. You are the one who will inherit my genes. You are the true successor. Be loyal to yourself. Go forth and find your own calling.
Gene! Sokolov, do you read me? The countdown for Metal Gear has started. The control panel is locked out and won't respond. How do I stop it?
I can see from here that the control circuit has been locked. But Metal Gear's solid rocket motor does not have a post-ignition fuel control mechanism. Once it goes into launch mode, there is no way to stop it.
I don't care if I have to destroy this whole base, as long as it stops the nuke.
If you can dismantle the Metal Gear unit itself before ignition, you may have a chance.
The Metal Gear unit? You mean that thing that's attached to the missile warhead?
Metal Gear is no mere nuclear missile. It is jettisoned from the booster at 3,000 feet above the target and parachutes down to the ground. After that, it launches its payload of miniature nuclear warheads. By destroying the Metal Gear unit before takeoff, you can prevent a nuclear strike, even if you can't prevent the launch. However, the Metal Gear's designers anticipated this, gave it armor thicker than a tank's. And should the rocket itself be damaged, the entire silo could explode.
Looks like I'm about to be burnt to a crisp. But I can't sit here and let the world be destroyed.
Snake!
He's got less than 2 minutes.
Damn! It's not working!
Where's Mid?
What are you doing? Those weapons won't do any good! Get out of here before you're caught up in the blast and killed!
You risked your life to save our motherland! Now it's our turn to defend your country. You've given us a real reason to fight, Big Boss!
All right.
Less than 10 seconds to go.
Snake! Snake, do read me! Metal Gear! Metal Gear is on its way!
I forget what happens here. I haven't seen this in almost 20 years. Did it get destroyed?
You did it, Snake. You succeeded in destroying Metal Gear. Metal Gear has deviated from its course and is in freefall. Sensors show that the nuclear warhead launch tubes have been shut. Well done, Snake! Snake?
Father was wounded and in a coma when they brought him in.
Impressive. I never imagined they'd have a facility like this right underneath the CIA. Back when Fox was around, I wouldn't have been able to sneak down here.
Ocelot.
I've been sent to meet you, Mr. Director.
And who are you?
My name is Adam. Remember me now? At last, we meet in person.
Adam. The triple spy for the philosophers. So you're Ocelot. You say you're here to meet me?
That's right. We confirmed that Metal Gear entered launch mode. The first wave of nukes should arrive here within 30 minutes.
I'm aware of that. I'm heading for the shelter as soon as I can. But I can't leave these documents here.
Documents? Related to the philosophers?
Yes. A list of members, along with data, locations of portions of the legacy stashed around the world. So long as we have these, Even if the United States does perish in an atomic storm, the philosophers will be born again.
Splendid. That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
What the hell are you doing? You're not planning to betray the philosophers, are you?
Betray? No, I'm not going to betray them. I'm going to end them. Then we'll take back what you stole from us. We will carry on the spirit of the true patriot.
The true patriot?
It's all part of our plan to make the world she envisioned a reality. And so, I've come for the other half of the legacy.
Snake, I heard they gave you quite a welcome back home.
Camball, you healing up all right?
Yep, nearly good as new. Can't wait to get out of here, though. That nurse is an unholy terror. It's all your fault for pushing a wounded man too hard.
What about Frank, the child soldier from Mozambique?
He's alive, though he's a mess both mentally and physically. I guess he'll be in the hospital for a while. After that, I don't know. He may never be able to go back to leading a normal life. So I hear they did a cover-up job on Fox's rebellion.
Yeah. They're saying I was sent out to take down a Soviet missile base. That's it.
Can't say I blame them. After all, how do you share the news that the U.S. homeland was facing nuclear attack? Don't beat yourself up over this, Snake. You did your country a great service. You deserve that medal. No one knows that better than you and I.
Yeah.
So what'll you do now, Snake?
I don't know. But I've realized something.
What's that?
I'm not living unless I'm in battle. So I have to find my own reason to fight. I have to pass on what's been handed down to me.
Take care, Snake. We'll meet again someday.
Army's Heaven. The origin of Outer Heaven. And now you see where the beginnings of Outer Heaven originated.
Fighting over
That song was just too pretty for me to interrupt it. But yeah, I've been wanting to stream this game, like ever since we streamed Metal Gear Solid 3 through 4. I know that sounds kind of weird, but we started with 3, and then we played through Peace Walker, Metal Gear 1 and 2, and Snake's Revenge. And then we played through Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 4, basically in the order that they take place in the story. But I wasn't able to get around to Portable Ops because at the time, I didn't have the equipment that was needed to stream natively from the PSP, and wasn't able to get it running on my PlayStation TV or the Vita. So I wasn't sure what it was going to take, outside of flat out emulating the console and the game, which I didn't want to do if I could play it on original hardware, which we did. All right. So what's the prologue?
Well, I'll be damned. So it was you who was feeding me information. Yes, the DCI's death should pass as suicide. They'll claim he did it because he felt responsible for the theft of Metal Gear. We can look forward to a major shakeup on the 7th floor at Langley shortly. It looks as if everything is going exactly the way you wanted it. When the DCI saw the trajectory data you supplied and found out he was the target of the nuclear strike, he brought the Philosopher's documents right to me. Yes, we should have known Gene was serious about launching those nukes. Seems our insurance policy came in handy after all. He did quite well. And now I've got the legacy. Is that all part of your script too? Using him in the Fox unit like that. Only you could have pulled it off. But you won't be using me anymore. Battle data. From the Perfect Soldier. Genes. Genome. I see. Intriguing. I'll help you with the project. But on one condition. I want him to join us. Yes, Big Boss. So that we can become the Patriots.
Who do you suppose Ocelot was talking to? Tsuchinoko. That's our that was our code name. Comrades secured 151. We saved 66 times, and total play time was 15 hours, 18 minutes. At some point, I'm gonna look up the best code name and what the conditions are for it. But that was Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops, folks. thank you to everyone for tuning in. Tomorrow night, we are going to start Final Fantasy IV, the complete edition on the PSP. We're going to be playing the original game, and then we're going to play the sequel that bridges Final Fantasy IV and the After Years, and then we'll play the After Years. So those of you who have never played the After Years, you guys are in for a treat. Even if you're familiar with Final Fantasy IV, you know, you guys are in for a treat. That's all I'm going to say. But thank you to everyone for tuning in. And before I head off, let's find someone to raid. Let's see. I think we're going to drop in on Ms. Lilac Queen, who is a member of the Kokiri Forest. And I think it's been quite a while since I raided them last. Oh, well, never mind. It looks like we're not going to be able to raid into their channel, unfortunately. Let's see who else is on. I think we're going to drop in on Queenie Trini, who is playing Yakuza 3 Remastered. I love the Yakuza series, and Greenie's really awesome too. I don't remember the last time I was able to raid them, but you guys are in for a treat tonight. Once again, folks, thank you so much to everyone for tuning in. I will see you back tomorrow when we start Final Fantasy IV on the PSP. But for now, this is Thunderfist 1978. Oh, and Naked Snake. Signing off.